Well, this would seem to be the title screen variant for our new area. It looks like a toxic waste dump, basically. And apparently it's even called the garbage waste, so that tracks. Yes, hello everyone. This is Arafellin playing Brain World. In the last few episodes, well, last few deaths, we've been struggling to get past a band of scavengers that, well, they had a thing set up with a bunch of strands of pearls on it, so I was thinking at first maybe it's some kind of a religious site, but after going back, taking a closer look at what happened and their behavior, it seems more like they didn't get aggressive until after I tried to go past it. As long as I was just kind of in the same room, they were sort of watching and as though waiting for something. And at one time after getting past it, I did see the guide trying to show, um, giving them a pearl as though they were like tribute or something. So I'm wondering if you just need to pay them to go past. And the one time I did um, toss a pearl at them, they didn't actually pick it up. It kind of went past them. So I guess that didn't count. But yeah, it seems like their aggression comes from going past them without paying. So if I just pay them, hopefully they'll be happy and we'll be able to move on. We'll see. If that doesn't work, I may have to just turn back. And I don't really want to do that. So yeah, not here. We go a little further, then we come up on... It's in a little underground cave. Yeah, there, it said garbage waste on the bottom. Did it not say that before, or did I just not notice it? Either way. I thought I had two pearls. Oh no, I saw another one, I didn't pick it up. Hopefully these won't grab it. So, yeah, it's just up ahead. So instead of trying to sneak around them, which they didn't seem to like, I'll just kind of come up to them openly. Carefully. Drop the pearl. Are they happy now? Maybe it fell in the hole and it didn't count. No. Do not pick up the stuff. I don't think they'll like that. Can I go past? Yeah, they seem to be okay with it this time, so I guess that counted, and that is what you're supposed to do. Yeah, because I'm not being chased, I'm not getting any threatening music. Okay, so basically they seem to have set up a toll gate extortion racket. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, here's another pearl here. I'll pick that up in case needed again. Yes, the pearls are valued by the scavengers. I've noticed that. Yeah, they didn't seem interested in food when I tried dropping some food earlier, which actually kind of makes sense because I've seen them go out in hunting parties. So, presumably they're fully capable of getting their own food and may not trust food from a stranger. This is just a dead end with some weapons. Sometimes you can't tell if there's a passage hiding there. I heard it go humming. Here's another shelter. Yeah, let's just go ahead and rest. Because it's here. Of course, now I'm getting the danger music, but there was a heavily armed scavenger and one of those giant vulture creatures, so yeah. Okay, turns out I was just overcomplicating that whole thing. Again, this feels like something I should have learned earlier if I'd gone the way the game had intended. Yeah, and chieftain went up significantly. So that would make sense if it has something to do with interacting with them in a positive way. Like giving them pearls when they want pearls. Okay, so from here... Okay, that didn't work. Can I go this way? Yeah, it still feels like there's something over that way, but... Can I go up this? That's a no. Okay, we're back indoors. There's one of those vulture grubs, which... I know they can be used as food. Only one pip. They feel like they should be bigger. But we're back in exploring mode now, so we'll see what we can explore. Alright, doesn't look like I can get up there. At least not directly. Is this something, or that's just background? There's a lizard stumbling around up there. And this goes up above, where there's more lizard. I tried to spear them, but it didn't work. And it grabbed the scavenger. I have no idea where I'm going, just picking a direction and seeing where I can get. I think this is probably high enough to get up the side. Yep. There's another lizard. The purple ones I think were a bit smarter than the green ones. But they can't climb right up walls or the background, unlike some of the others I've seen. I don't like the ones that climb out the background. That seems terribly unfair. Okay. Oh, this is another toll. Okay. I think they're paid, so... Okay, so there's a lattice here. And another exit. Okay, looks like there's a bunch of stuff here. There's unlockables, 2 of them. We got... I think that's the scavengers. and exploding spears, which is what those are down there. There's a lot of them down here, actually. So this looks like it's a weapons stockpile. I've seen one of those elsewhere, too. Is there anything down here besides spears and... Oh, it's an explosive, I think. Okay, so we'll grab an explosive and exploding spear. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything else in here. So I guess paying that toll was just to grab supplies. Hopefully I don't need to pay them again to get back out. No, they've left. Okay. I'm seeing, yeah. One of those. There's just some pearls sitting there. Okay, so that was interesting, but it's not getting me anywhere. This kind of looks like a down arrow. Ah, there's a hidden tunnel with another good old storehouse. Okay, that looks like the bombs. That was neat. But now I need to get shelter. Which I've seen shelter in a few different places. Okay, there's a lizard there. That didn't do quite what I intended, but it didn't like that. Oh, there's a shelter right there. Where's this go? Okay, that's the spot I was at before. So yeah, this is definitely feeling like more of an early game area. There is a lot of shelter. There's a fairly large amount of food. There's relatively little danger, as long as you don't antagonize the scavengers. So I would guess this goes back towards the outskirts or another early game area. And yeah, Chieftain went up a big chunk again. Personally because of giving them pearls, which they like. So yeah, I'm reasonably sure now that Chieftain does relate to pleasing or upsetting scavengers. I'm just not sure why sometimes it would go up and down a little bit when I can't remember having even seen them. I mean, possibly they were around and I just didn't notice. And whatever I did or didn't do was enough to please or upset them. But I don't really know. Okay, this looks like... oh no, there's poles I could climb back up. I was going to say it looked like one way down. Now, for a minute there, I thought that looked like one of those things with the unlockables. Okay, there's an undersized eldritch abomination. And a green pearl. Okay, it's showing danger down. Alright, I don't think I'll be going back to Looks to the Moon, but just in case. Let's swallow that green pearl. Is there something in the water besides those? Yeah, I'm seeing an unlockable glow. But I may have cornered myself here. And I think I may have just lost my spear too. Nope, one of the scavengers picked it up. Yeah, let's see if I can get to that. Okay, I think I unlocked that eldritch abomination thing. And got eaten by it. I guess that's sort of a fair trade. Yeah, it eats them too. Equal opportunity predator. Fair enough. Okay, and nothing moved. I guess that makes sense, because technically that cycle never happened, sort of. Yeah, I still don't understand what in-universe is happening when you die and continue. And I lost my spear again. This looks like a bat nest, but I'm not seeing any bats. And I've seen abandoned bat nests before, so maybe they just move around. Or maybe some of them are just decorative. There's another pearl. There seem to be a lot of them in this area. Probably because you're expected to pay tolls. Oh, there's another eldritch abomination. Eating things. I think I can go into this tunnel and get out of here before anything too nasty gets me. I've got leeches. Yeah, I kind of figured that's danger. Yep, there's another one over here. And the lone bat just kind of flying around. Is there an exit here? Doesn't seem to be. Can I get past these? They don't seem to be paying much attention. But if you get too close to them, they will eat you. And yeah, it seemed to pretty much ignore the spear. Okay, so we have bats here. But they just seem to be floating around. Okay, we've got more ambient music. It's kind of weird. Huh. Pearls have a weird throwing trajectory. Time is running low, and I need food. And to find shelter. I haven't seen any out this way yet. Here's food. Wrong one. Oh, there's the other one I dropped. No, not you. Did that stun the leeches? Regardless, I need to find shelter. Yeah, that makes you drop stuff. How do I get up there? Yeah, that's not enough. Okay, we still have a little time, so hopefully this is enough that I can get up on food. Air. Let's hope this is the right direction. Dropping stuff left and right. Getting swarmed by leeches, but being able to climb out of the water makes that not too bad. Okay, here's shelter. And an exit to something else, so perfect. Alright, we've made something resembling progress. Come a pretty long way, actually. Alright, so next time we'll see what's through that gate, I guess. Excuse me. Chieftain went up a little. And am I getting credit just for picking up the green pearl? Interesting. So that should actually be relatively easy to complete. Anyway, until next time, this has been Arafellin playing Rain World, and we've got more exploring to do. But it looks like we'll be leaving the garbage wastes, which I'm quite alright with. It's a rather nasty place. Well, environmentally, as far as actual danger goes, it's been not that bad, but wouldn't want to live there.